Okay, good day everyone. Welcome to another section of Learning Trade. In this section, we'll be talking on macros. It's also a time-based trading. Remember, it's time and price. So we want to go deeper or round up the time element when it comes to ICT. And the last section, we'll be talking on macros. Now, what are macros? Macros are beginning of a spoiling event. What are spoiling event? Meaning where price starts to reach for a certain liquidity or inefficiency. Now, macros won't give you a direction. That is why you also need a narrative. It's like the ICT silver bullet. Remember, you don't have a doesn't give you sense of direction of where the market is going next. You have to find your narrative, then impute it with time base. If you can see the screen, I already align what type of macros we have, as we also have the London, New York AM and PM silver bullet. We also have those in macros too. So you can see that we have the London macros, which are 2, the New York macro, which are 4, and that for the 11:50 to 12:10, that is we call that the launch hour macro. You understand? Launch macro, the 11:50 to 12. Now we have the New York PM macros too. There are also 4, and if you can look at very well, you're going to see from 3:15 to 3:45 p.m. That's what we call the ICT sweet spot. You understand? Now, the macros are just a time aspect to when you anticipate the market should start reaching or showing animation. You understand? There are specific time events of opportunity for you to anticipate a phenomenon in price where it will start behaving like we would expect it to. It will start running for liquidity or inefficiency. If the macros do not provide that timing aspect to the market, or market does not budge, meaning market is not looking, there's a way you look at the market and maybe you see a choppiness or you see market is not moving in a tantrum manner. That is many times a beautiful illustration for you to close your laptop, close up the chat, and don't take a trade for that day. Why? Because the market runs algorithmically, meaning these macros are time based, and during those time, if you don't see market moving in a tandem manner, in a balanced manner, and market is not obeying price, it's not moving to either a liquidity part or an inefficiency in the market, that is when you want to shut down your laptop and don't trade. Narrative are a crucial part in understanding the effect of macros, meaning it's not going to tell you the direction. You have to take note of that yourself. You understand? You have to find your narrative with other ICT elements you've been learning. You understand? With the price element you've been learning. This is just talking on time base. They are usually 20 minutes in a row, but not all. If you can see, most of them, some are more than 20 minutes, but they are usually 20 minutes. Sorry about that. Macro starts off the 1 hour, 4 hour candle, so it usually involves change in price. If you see, it's from 10:50 to 9:10. I'm taking that as an example. You know that a new 1 hour candle is forming, or a new 4 hours candle is forming, or a new 8 hour candle is forming. So you should know the price will actually affect price. You understand? The 20 minute period specifies is when the market is approaching the first 30-minute trading after the 9:30 open. I'm taking the 9:50 to 10:10 as an example now. So after the 9:30 open, you understand, it's just that 20 minutes is specializing, you understand, on the trading after the 9:30 open for the indices, you understand, in equity market. You understand, that is the last threshold, even when the forex market trade too. Forex market will also be involved in that. But I just want you to take note of 9:30 open for the indices and 9:50 to 10:10, which is when the silver bullet will also start. If you can see, it's only specializing on that, on what is happening after the 9:30. That is why you want to take note of the macros. It's mostly closer to where price are opening or where price is going from one changing direction or have the end of a 1 hour candle switch. You understand? So it's either switching the 4 hours candle or the 8 hours candle. You understand? Price will deliver to either the buy side or the sell side during those time or an inefficiency in the market. You understand? So a macro is a short list of derivative that the algorithm will run. It's like a small list of others, as you can see, that it has to do. Then seek where liquidity or inefficiency are. I've named these things. There are two functions of delivery of price in the market: buy side, sell side, and inefficiencies, which I've already taught you guys. We have what two type of inefficiencies: the external internal liquidity. You need to take note of that. So my two favorite macros that I trade, because I trade the silver bullet AM section. So I like taking note of the 9:50, which is this one, to the 10:10, then the 10:50 to the 11:10. So that's before and after the ICT silver bullet New York AM section. That's a macro I like trading. And if you're going to be trading the PM section, you have to take note of the other macros too. The PM section, New York PM section, is from what? 2 to 3. So you'll be taking note of the 150 to 210, then the 250 to 310. You understand? Those are the macros you want to take note of. Check what price are doing at those times. Is price moving in tandem? Is it taking a buy side liquidity, or is taking an inefficiency? If price is not doing any of that, you want to stay off the market. You understand? Now some people only trade the macros. They only trade for that 20 minutes. They just take few trade in 1 minute. That's like 20 candles. If you know your risk to reward ratio and you know your risk management well, and you know you're already standard in account management too, that is enough time to make good amount of money in the market. You understand? And the ICT sweet spot, it's also a time I used to trade. I like trading it too, but not all the time. I like using it most time during news days. I don't trade new days. I don't advise you guys to do this, at least if you're a new student. But if you're not new and you just want to experience the market or try to explore the market, then you can trade the ICT sweet spot. So that is all for the ICT, Marcos. Thank you and have a nice day.